Good morning, Dewayne here, Dry Creek Wrangler School. It's a Saturday morning, nice crisp fall Saturday morning. We've had quite a bit of rain the last couple days and the wind's blowing, the temperature is down. Got a fire going in the fireplace in the house. And so I'm out here in the tack shed and trying to make another video. And I want to just clarify a couple things, okay? On this last video I did about not being needy, I am aware, and I've been told many times on the comment section, I'm aware that I got the illustration for the oxygen mask. I got it backwards. I got it flipped around. And I didn't do it on purpose, but it's a little hard sometimes to keep your thoughts and everything in order while doing these unedited one-take videos. And sometimes you realize later that, well, I kind of stumbled on that and said that. But the metaphor still holds true, okay, either way. But thank you for all of you that got on there to point that out to me, and I appreciate it. And so I also want to say that for those who are got on there and have chastised me about the fact where I said, I love my wife and I want my wife, but I don't need my wife. And you've gotten your hackles up. Just chill out, dude. Just chill out, all right? I mean, somebody tried to get on there and psychoanalyze me, and they pulled out off of a video on the internet, all right? Just pound sand. You don't know me. You don't know me. If you actually knew me, knew all of me, it'd freak you out. You don't know me, all right? And so I would challenge you, number one, worry about yourself, all right? Worry about how needy you are. But even more important than that, worry about how helpful you are to those around you who are needy. Secondly, sit down and actually define to yourself, what does the word need mean? Need has nothing to do with something that makes your life better, something that makes your life more enjoyable, something that makes your life easier, something that you definitely would prefer to have with you through life. That's all great and grand and good and glorious, but that's not need, all right? It's called the English language, and words have meaning, and they have meaning for a purpose, okay? I find that a lot of people that get on here and argue with me, they're actually just functionally illiterate. They don't understand the definition of words. And so, listen, by the time I was 12 years old, I was reading Shakespeare, Marcus Aurelius, Nordhoff and Hall, James Fenimore Cooper. I mean, you name it, the classics. Okay? Plato, all of them. Stacks every week from the library that big. I've got a little bit of a handle on language, more than you probably do with your life growing up sitting in front of a television. All right? You might want to stop and think twice before you get on here and correct me with my language. All right? Generally speaking, I kind of know what I'm talking about. I don't have manure between my toes and cotton in my ears. All right? Just think about it. Okay? So anyhow, there's that, and I want to point that out. The other thing is, apparently, when shallow, hypocritical Christians get chastised, they get all confused and get all up. Listen, I am a Christian. I believe that Jesus Christ is God come to earth in the flesh, lived 33 years without sin, died on the cross as the payment and penalty for the sin of mankind. And payment for that sin is those who believe and accept what Jesus did. That's it. That's my faith, okay? I do have faith. I am a Christian, and I believe that. So I have great faith in the wisdom of God. I believe God knows what he's doing. And I believe God works things out according to what's best for his plan. Joel Osteen's a liar. God's not up there like a big giant Santa Claus trying to work things out for what's best for you. It ain't about you. God's eternal. You're not. You're a speck. You're as a spark that flies upward. The kind of the trouble of man. So God is not up there shuffling the universe around to make things easier for you. God has a giant eternal plan, and you're a part of it. And you'll play whatever part God needs you to play in it. All right. So I don't have any faith in these modern monstrosities we have, especially in this country today, that we call churches. And I don't have any faith in the pot-bellied, bug-eyed, loudmouth, self-proclaimed men of God that stand behind many of these pulpits. All right. The church is supposed to be the body of Christ on earth. That means it's supposed to be doing on earth and be a representation on earth of what Christ was when he was here. Christ didn't have a bank account. Christ didn't have a mortgage. Christ didn't have curb appeal. All right. Christ didn't take up an offering plate. He didn't demand that everybody give 10% of all their earnings. Christ told people the good news about the gospel of Christ, and he fed the hungry, and he healed the sick, and he took care of the poor. He loved people. All right. I don't see churches doing that today, and therefore I don't think they're churches. All right. So that's where I stand. And the more of you that get on here and write epistles, like I deleted one this morning, it was a cotton picking epistle. A guy got on there, preached to me, castigated me, and then ended up with a bunch of swear words at the end. He just got deleted. All right. Dude, you're nobody that I need to tell me anything. All right. So yes, I am a Christian. I am a believer. I have great faith in God. I have very little faith in you. So for the Christians out there, they're kind of confused about where I stand. That's where I stand. All right. I love God. I love my family. I love good people. I love good horses. Now you have to determine whether you fall into that category or not. And if you don't, I don't care. Okay? So there we are. There's clarification, and there's where we stand. And if you get on here and try to write me another religious epistle, I'm going to just delete it. I'm not arguing with you. I will not have theological discussions on here, and I will not let this turn into one of those sites. Because nobody can argue like a religious person. And I'm just done with it. Okay? All right, enough of that. Just a short video today. I just kind of wanted to get on and address that. And not a whole lot going on here. I don't know. Is there anything else? No, I think I'm just going to leave it short. I'm going to try to do a couple of horse videos this coming week. I've got a couple of subjects in mind. I was going to do one today, but the weather outside is frightful. But here in the tack room, it's so delightful. So I'm going to wait and do those this week. We've just, I haven't posted them, but for those of you who've been following for a long time, you remember Little Rodeo? She's the little filly. I've done 2 or 3 videos. We put a saddle on her and whatnot. She's being ridden now. We've got 3 or 4 rides on her in the round pen. Mama's riding her in the round pen now, and she's doing good. So I'm going to try to get a video of that this week and get that up for you. And she's doing well. But Mama's been wanting her. Mama's been wanting her bad. And she's still small. She's too small for me to comfortably ride her. And so I told Mama. So we actually rode her. The first day we rode her in the round pen was actually Rodeo's 3rd birthday. And so I gave her to Mama that day. I said, all right, officially she's your horse. And so Mama immediately changed her name. So Mama calls her Jubilee. She said she's not a rodeo, because she hadn't bucked her, and said she's not a rodeo, so we can't call her that anymore. So she's a Jubilee. But anyhow, she's coming along doing nice. I'm going to try to get a video of that this week. And then I'm going to do, Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'm going to do a video on, and I did one when I first started the channel, and it got gone. I lost a section of videos there when we first started. But I'm going to do a video on proper position and saddling, and proper saddling a horse where the saddle goes. Mama's been showing me stuff, and I've been looking. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube about where to properly place the saddle and the cinch and everything, and it's wrong. I'm just appalled at it. I can't believe that folks are putting that stuff on there. So we're going to try to do 2 videos this week if the weather clears and we can work this out in school. we'll get you a video up pretty quick of Jubilee and Momma riding Jubilee. And then I want to get that teaching session up about actually how to properly place your saddle on your horse, where it goes, where the cinch goes. And so looking forward to that. But I just wanted to say, hey, this morning, get something out there, clarify a couple of points from before, and hope you all have a good day. And so what we got going on here, better, because you'll be asking me, let me throw something in there. I know when you don't watch the videos all the way through. I know. Because you'll get on and you ask me, hey, Dewayne, what cigar are you smoking? And I always tell you at the end of the video. Brickhouse Maduro, 6x60. These are a lot of my daily cigars throughout the day. I used to do a lot of the Charter Oak Connecticut shade, but my palate has kind of adjusted lately, and those are just a little bit mild and bland for me. And so I like these. And so that's what we got going on today. So anyhow, nice and simple, gonna knock off, ain't gonna ramble no more. Y'all have a good day. Be logical, be reasonable, be safe, and have fun. And we'll catch you guys next time.